this video.
You're huge. Then put it down. If I put it down, I'm going to float. And frankly, your bar has a lot of ceiling fans. You're better than us. Okay. Hey, what the fuck? I told you this would happen. Stop floating. I can't control it.
It's Fumbles. It was always Fumbles.
How's it going, comrades? This is Wes, aka Dr. Fumbles, with another reaction. This is Rick and Morty season 4, episode 6, I believe. I think it's either 5 or 6. I think we're on 6. What happened last? Oh yeah, and by the way, guys. So yeah, just again, I know I keep saying it, but I do want to apologize for last episode because I know I wasn't able to upload my full reaction because I had some hiccups with the uploads. And if you want to know what happened, you can watch my previous reaction or read the comment that I posted on there. Yeah, but it sucks. But yeah, like the second half of my reaction was kaput, so sorry about that. So last episode, I did tell you guys I wanted to tell you my thoughts on it. So basically, so what happened last episode? So last episode, I know see Jerry, he wanted to prove that he could do things without Rick's help. So Rick made Jerry basically lighter than air or something like that. But he made his shoes have some type of gravitational pull, I guess, or something like that. So that way it would make him bounce up and down, flamboyantly. And that was actually kind of hilarious because there was a scene where he goes into a bar and he's holding a rock. And everyone thinks that he's like, oh, look, we got Mr. Tough Guy here, right? Like holding a rock, huh? Come on, tough guy, like take me out, like it was good, it was hilarious. But like, and he was trying to tell us like, no, like I need the rock, and then after they force him to put the rock down, and then like he floats up in the ceiling, and then they still get mad at him, like, hey, what are you doing floating up there? And start jabbing at him and just toss him off the bar. It was great. I guess he was just trying to prove that he couldn't screw something as simple as having no gravity, I guess. But he did when I'm screwing that up. And I believe they wound up saving him. But as stupid as this is, like, so basically they essentially reenacted Terminator in this episode, but with snakes. With snakes. What? So, by the way, man, snake jazz is the jam. But apparently, Morty, when he essentially gets bit by a snake, who was and I guess apparently the snake was someone important, and then the snake dies, and so they replace the snake with like it's a regular snake, a non-sentient snake. But then apparently the smart snakes in this society was able to like understand it, and then I don't know, it led to a whole bunch of stuff that went Terminator. It's so great. I know. Let's see. Another interesting thing that I found, because I could have sworn that Rick and Morty didn't deal with time travel, but like apparently we do see a future version of Rick and Morty in that episode. Which I'm just thinking maybe it was just like that just because Terminator dealt with time travel, so maybe that's what it was. But you see Morty with a black eye, and it was because, and you wonder like, why does he have a black eye? And it was because Rick punched him. I think he punched him because he wouldn't stay in the car, right? Because he wouldn't stay in the car. How he's like, this is for not staying in the car. It just gets him in the eye. The beginning of that episode was great when because Morty gets out the car and he's just like, man, ain't nothing out here. And he's like, Rick's like, everything is in outer space, dude. And then like Morty's like, nah, bro, it's all good. And then Morty gets bit by the snake. And then like Morty just like, they got snakes in space. Rick's like, literally everything is in space. I'm just like, okay, snakes as well? Like, what? How's that even possible? But, I got what Rick was saying, though. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, there's literally not snakes in space, but, well, I guess there could be. But, like, I mean, you could say that, yeah, literally everything is in space. Space is unknown, you don't really know what's out there, so, and Rick was trying to avoid, the whole, hey, two guys go out the car, one guy drifts, just gets drifted away. He was trying to avoid that, which I mean, I guess he did avoid it, but Morty still got bit by a life-ending snake bite. The episode was nuts. It was crazy. I am sorry though. Sorry guys that you wasn't able to see my reaction to the second half. I'll definitely make sure to take precautions in the future to make sure that that my recordings aren't interrupted like that again, because that was the reason why that happened. My recordings got interrupted by OBS crashing essentially. But I talked long enough. I want to go ahead and get into this episode. Disclaimer: this is not a substitute for the official release of Rick and Morty, so please go watch it, and then come back for my reaction. You are also able to watch it on AdultSwim.com. Like this guy, like me, I'm actually on AdultSwim.com watching it for free. I will post that in the link in the description. So watch it there first and then come back and watch my reaction. Thank you. Now let's dive on in. Okay.
Tickets, please.
Barkeep, a drink for my colleague.
Do I know you?
I know the only reason to travel by train is to travel with weapons, and we all know that at the end of this line, there's only one creature worth killing. The man in the white coat.
Rick?
May as well take turns exchanging stories. Mine begins on planet Ramamama.
Ramamama.
Lower him into acid. Once he's dissolved, lower someone else into acid. Is he dissolved? At least use the downtime to reset the acid lower.
I don't know.
I really don't like the attitude around here. It's a very lower me into acid attitude.
What kind of attitude is that?
Who are you? How did you reach my sanctum? All right, this is going in circles. Seize it.
Wait, really? Really?
Very well. Now I will fight you. Anyway, he tells a different version of the story where I start crying or something. That's why he has to die. Because he's a liar. So,
is he?
Why are you going to kill Rick Sanchez?
Okay, I don't know who that is. I don't accept your weird leap in logic that has everyone on a train going to kill one guy. And even if I did, why would we take turns telling stories about it like little girls at a sleepover?
Ah, a newcomer. I suppose you think
Is this
you'll have a
Rick?
better story
Like, is it
about
Rick in
how
disguise or something?
Sanchez saved
Who is this
space
guy?
Christmas.
Because he doesn't seem like to have any.
The Rick Sanchez obsession.
I think the best way to answer that is with my Christmas Rick tale.
Okay.
Woo! Could have used Rudolph tonight. Oh, thank God. I'm not too late. I don't know how to thank you, Goomby. No need. You just go
Goomby?
in there and have a nice time. I will. Thanks.
Aw.
Hey. Merry Christmas, Goomby. Merry Christmas, Rick. Oh, it's okay. I don't have to. Sorry if that was... No, I can ask... No, I don't want to be a burden. Oh, okay, yeah, that's just... There's a lot of people. It's family.
Oh, come on, invite him.
Totally fine. Bye.
That's mean. Well, who's
you start
this?
teeing up a Rick Sanchez vignette and you'll be doing it through 2 holes.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this train.
Do you remember getting on it?
No. Jesus!
I warned you not to do that.
I wasn't trying.
You don't have to. The train is obviously amplifying and linking unrelated narrative fields.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Morty, I told you if you found me again, identify yourself.
I didn't know it was you.
How did you not recognize me? Didn't you create the disguises? When I create shit, it works, Morty. It's called being talented. Why can't we find the engine? It's not a real train. It's a story device. Literally. A literal, literary device, quite literally, metaphorically containing us. A simulation. Worse. An anthology. Okay, tickets please, guy. Stop the anthology. If we wanted one-offs, we'd do interdimensional cable, not some uptight overwritten.
Oh.
Rick,
Oh, damn.
Damn. tickets, please. Dude,
Oh,
I'm sure you've
shit.
got like so many tickets at this point. Jesus, the tickets please guy is cut. He's got those things. What do you call them? The gutters. Morty, gross. That's what people
What?
call them. Gross people. I don't want to have to picture so watery in such volumes that. Hey, stay back. I'll kick you. I'll kick your shin, bro.
Oh!
You're ticket taking. Hey, I found a ticket. Wow, you are just, ladies and gentlemen, the Jackie Chan of human shielding. Who takes the time to get this good at? Morty, hold on to something. Keep your head inside.
Wait,
Share with your sister, Josh. Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean
You're
you can be
inside
an
of a-
asshole. You okay, Dad?
Is this real?
I doubt it. But you get what you get when you eat dinner in an arcade.
I mean, are you real? Is life real?
Okay, I'm calling the nurse because you are not doing this tonight.
You're goddamn right I'm not.
You are not doing this tonight!
This isn't real life!
Dad?
Honey,
Oh my God,
sweetie,
what's happening?
Give me your tickets. I need tickets. Everyone give me tickets! We have to leave the train? We don't have to do anything, Morty. This is just a structural guide. We're obviously gonna impart our own style. I don't like how meta this is getting, Rick. Shut up, Morty. You're 14. You watch videos of people on YouTube reacting to YouTube. I'll be the judge of when we get too meta. Holy sh**. How is he still breathing? He's suspended in disbelief.
That hurt.
Slowly dying while living
That
out
actually
an
hit kind of.
alternative,
That actually was
non-diegetic
personal
reality.
just now.
We've been here a really long time and nobody's taken our tickets.
I mean, that's the thing.
The galaxy's greatest scientists continue to ponder the
Oh,
horrific
what
figure known
is
to children
this?
as floaty. Keep moving. We have to get to the return threshold before the ticking clock on your suit gets to 0.
Why would you put ticking
Because
clock?
if it's too easy to get there, we'll never get there. If you don't want to be meta, stop deconstructing shit.
Wait, what?
Thematic seal. Gotta find a way to disrupt it. Okay, Morty. Tell a story unrelated to us.
What do...
Stop thinking and do it.
There was this...
My name is Mike Johnson. That's good coffee. Better get that door.
Hello. I want your cookies.
They're
I'm
obviously
hungry.
making
I
fun of
want your
something.
cookies.
So,
Scorpions.
are they making fun of like
Scorpions outside.
space
Get inside.
movies?
What do they want from us?
They want food.
Me too.
Okay, just stop.
I'm not a writer, okay?
Relax. Your story was supposed to be awful and stupid. I just failed to predict how well that would mesh with the theme. Morty. Morty. 2 women. They both have to have names and talk to each other about something. Rick!
Mom, can I try your tea?
Yes, Summer. Yes, try my tea.
It's so good. It's so warm. Mom, can I talk to you about my special time?
It's okay. I have one too.
Mine is heavy today.
Mine is never light.
Oh my
I
god.
love you ever since you were mailed to me by a doctor woman. Your special time is your power. It makes you strong like a boob.
Strong against what?
Scorpions. Female scorpions. They're attacking outside. Come on.
The scorpions again?
Fight them with your heavy special time.
No.
Do it too. Hello?
I'm that Supreme Court lady, and you f***ing did it.
We did it!
What?
Great job, Morty. A feminist masterpiece. Hey, look.
Some of these jokes I think are going over my head because I know what you're saying.
Penises and all the agency.
Rick and Morty.
God damn. Jeez. Do we have to fight him? I don't want to. We surrender. We're not fighting. Hey, get back in your egg. What the? Don't worry, Morty. Nothing out there is canon.
Professor Sanchez, did it work?
I wouldn't say that, Marcus. I'd say it f***ing worked. 100% time dilation and total immersion.
Define total.
Marcus, I've been back in reality for 3 hours and I still have memories of a completely different life. I was a scientist still. I had developed interdimensional travel. I had a daughter.
Okay,
I didn't
so
have a mustache. I was kind of funny sometimes.
So this
Mostly burping. No more secret testing. I can help people now.
You've helped people.
I've hurt more.
Oh.
I'm Morty Smith from the 241st. They put your pill in our food. It worked.
Call the police!
It's okay. It's okay. It's not real. Nothing's real. I'm sorry, son. It's okay. You aren't real.
God, you're right. I should do more freeform stuff. In you go.
What's happening?
The reason I brought you here. I'll now fuel my anthology with your limitless potential, propelling it to its final stop. Beyond the fifth wall.
Beyond the fifth wall, huh?
Aberdolf Linkler? I thought you were dead.
I'm very much alive, and I need your help.
Hey, Aberdolf Linkler.
He's taking the good stuff, Morty. Wait, is any of this canon? It could have been.
Oh, no, it could have
Are there
been.
things Rick Sanchez holds sacred after all?
Oh, no. Oh.
How did you find us?
No, don't take this.
For your bad decision.
Resist, Morty. Resist before he burns us out.
Resist.
Too late now. What's wrong, Rick? Don't you want to see how your story ends?
No, not like this. Evil Morty.
Holy shit, Rick. What do we... There's no way out. But remember, there's always someone there for us. Who? My best friend and personal savior. Jesus Christ. What? You don't believe in God? But he believes in us, Morty. You know, I thought I was the inventor. But the greatest invention of all is the free gift of eternal life.
Oh, now I know what this is.
With me? Oh, trust me, Morty. I've done plenty of effed up stuff in my life, but it's
Nah,
never
that's
too late
Rick.
to accept
Rick
Christ.
never talks
Jesus
that way.
is always knocking at the door. All we have to do is open it and let him into our hearts. How? I'm so glad you asked, Morty. Just close your eyes and go to him in prayer, like this. Heavenly Father.
Way to go, Morty.
Crossy, Biblesaurus, you made it.
Biblesaurus,
You
Crossy.
said it, Mr. Celery. We're safe, Morty. Nobody ever wanted to see that shit. You just looked straight into the bleeding jaws of capitalism and said, yes, Daddy, please. And I'm so proud of you. I only wish you could have bought more. I love buying things so much, Morty. Rick, are you... Do you need to go to the hospital? I love you, Morty. Give Grandpa a kiss. Give Grandpa a kiss. Lips if you want.
No.
Whatever you're comfortable with. Some cultures do that. That was sweet. Thank you. I love you. You're my little buddy. Okay. Let's watch some interdimensional cable. Hey, what the f, Morty? The train you got me just completely derailed itself. There's blood all over the windows on it. I'm sorry, Rick. I guess I'll return it. Return? Are you insane? Did you hear nothing I said? Buy another one, Morty. Consume, Morty. Nobody's out there shopping with this f virus. Where's your f wallet?
Oh my god. Okay, this episode was insane. Alright, so at first I didn't get it. So apparently, so they bought a train, a toy train that basically it allowed them to experience, well, not an alternate reality per se, but like there was like, I guess, toy versions of themselves that was up and alive. So basically this entire, correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess the vast majority of this episode wasn't actually Rick and Morty. It was actually just toy version of themselves, you know, that Morty went to go buy. Which, and you know, this episode was pretty meta because, like, with Rick at the end, he said, "No one's buying anything with this virus," which is actually very ironic because everybody's buying everything with this virus. I mean, like, guys, I work at like a Walmart. I work at retail. Everyone's buying everything, and like, and I'm not just talking about like tissues and Lysol. I'm talking about like TVs for some reason, bikes for whatever reason, laptops, Nintendo Switches. Definitely the Nintendo Switches. No one can find a Nintendo Switch. The game consoles, PlayStations, especially the controllers. Like, it's ridiculous. I work and if you can't tell, I work in the electronics department. So like, yeah, it's crazy, guys. So it's like, it's ironic that he says that, like, you know, no one's buying anything. that was fun. That was funny, man. But like, so that was like that was a cruel tease that they did though, with the whole thing with the evil Morty and Summer's friend, well, ex-friend, Tammy. I think Tammy. So like you see like Tammy, and she's you know, cause she was working for the I think the galactic government, I think is what they call themselves, and she was fighting Summer, and you know that and you see like Phoenix person, I think is what he calls himself now, and then yeah, and of course even more. Oh my goodness, like I, I hope, man, I don't know. Really hope that in this season we see some of that, but I don't know. We may not be able to see some of that in this season just because based on this episode, I don't know. I honestly, man, I feel like the writers of Rick and Morty are a bunch of trolls. They know what they're doing. But this basically was just like a meta episode. This was like a meta fourth wall breaking episode. But then again, pretty much almost every episode is like fourth wall breaking, to be honest. But this episode was definitely meta as shit. I'm just trying to wrap my head around like what that train actually was. So I mean, that's what it was, right? It was a toy. So Morty went and bought a toy, and cause like they even had an advertisement for it. It's a toy where you can enact different storylines. So Rick and Morty were never really on that train. At least, I guess conceptually, it was basically a version of themselves, but it was a toy version of themselves that was on the train. I'm guessing the toys were just like sentient in a way, but only because that's how they were invented to be. You know, they weren't really alive per se. What were they calling the whenever they had like a six pack? What were they calling those? I don't even want to repeat it. But you know what, guys? I think that's gonna end it for this episode. If you like what you saw in this video, please give me a thumbs up, guys. It does help me a tremendous amount. Also, why not subscribe? I do post every Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. If you have any suggestions or what you'd like to see me react to next, go ahead and post those in the comments below. Whether it be a show or whatever, post in the comments below and I'll take a look at it. Also, if you have any comments about the episode or about the series as a whole that's non-spoilery, please go ahead and post those in the comments as well. I love reading those comments. Alright guys, so until the next video, I'm sending nothing but mad love. Stay awesome. Peace.
Oh,